into the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Yeah! Hey guys, welcome back to your AfterBuzz After Show for Nashville. This is Season 3, Episode 18, called Nobody Knows But Me. And we have all the ladies back this week, finally! Woo! Yay! So happy. Thank you guys so much for being so nice to me last week when I had to be all by myself. So I appreciate all the nice comments and support. It was very nice of you. But now we're all back, so that's awesome. And we're going to start by... Oh, actually, where can everybody follow you guys at?
Well, you guys, I'm so sorry I couldn't make it last week, but my name is Keetin Marchi, and you guys can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Keetin Marchi.
Hi, y'all. I'm Whitney Lane. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Southern_Wit.
Hey everyone, I'm Violet Kanian. You could follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Violet Kanian.
And you can follow me at JJ Jurgens on Twitter. And if you haven't gone on yet to our YouTube channel and subscribe, AfterBuzz has a ton of shows there. Everything you're into, there's something there for you. So check those out and subscribe to other shows as well. And write comments. We love to see what you guys have to say about this. And we'll bring up topics that you I can talk tonight. Bring up on the show. So we love hearing what you guys have to say about the episodes as well. So let's dive right on into this one.
All right.
Let's start out by talking about the young love. Little Maddie and Colt.
Teenage lovers.
They're adorable.
Caught making out at school by their mama. By her mama.
It's cute.
I think it's adorable. I think it's really cute too. It is awkward, but like honestly,
Everyone goes through it.
I think what Deacon said, like at least we know we got a good girl there, and at least we know he's a good boy. So it's like you can't really ask for anything better. They both come from similar backgrounds. They both grew up with their parents so much in the limelight, and they both kind of went through the same thing with, you know, having this pseudo family created and then ripped apart like that in front of everybody. So it just makes sense, and I like it.
And I like that it's opened up communication between Luke and Rayna and Deacon now, because that was kind of what we needed anyways. We needed to see them kind of get along again.
Yeah, I think it's super cool. Everyone's being really mature about it, actually. Yeah. Well, at the end they are.
It's cute. Why not?
Yeah, and I'm glad it all kind of got wrapped up, because I was a little bummed to see Maddie being all pouty again, because I thought me too. Like, I thought she started out that way last episode, and then she got over it, and I thought, oh, phew, finally. And then she started right back up in this episode. I was like, oh, I can't take this anymore. So I was glad to see her come around and everything.
Apologize to her mother that she doesn't respect or want to speak to.
Yeah, she was so rude in that conversation.
We all have that at least once, right? Where you say, like, I hate you, or something that you definitely don't mean, but in the moment you're like, oh, moms or dads, you know? But, like, at least she apologized, because she would regret that and eventually, you know?
Well, it just was so out of character, because I felt like for the longest time, Maddie was being the adult kind of within the situation between like Rayna, Luke, and Deacon, and it was super frustrating. And so, you know, I kind of like have empathy for her, because like, yes, finally she can be like that kid. She can like worry about the petty things rather than the big whole picture of, you know, she has this dad with cancer, her parents are like all the craziness. So for her to be able to just focus maybe on being angry about something that doesn't really matter that much, I think that's something you have to go through and you have to deal with as a kid, and it's enjoyable to be able to have those petty kind of outlets.
And now she has Colt to talk to, so that's good. Relatable.
Colt. Sorry.
Beaver. Well, through this all, too, we see Deacon and Rayna coming close together. So they had a big moment this week when they decided that possibly they should move in together. How do you guys feel about that one?
It's about time. What's the point of waiting, you know?
It's like they've gone through so much. Friggin' Maddie is both of theirs. let's just cut to the
And
chase.
it's a support system when he's going to be dealing with, obviously, we saw next week having surgery. Like, it's support. You're going to have help to get through that, you know?
And we all know, like, what Deacon does and what's the worst thing for him as a recovering alcoholic is the fact that when he's alone, he gets himself in trouble.
Yeah.
And he gets deeper and deeper into depression. And so this is so good, I think, that he's finally accepting this help and accepting this love.
And saying it to people now, because he was hiding it, which I thought that can't be hard to, like, keep bubbled up inside.
Yeah, and the way he stormed out, like, out of Rayna's, I thought, oh no, here we go. Like, he is going to just, I didn't know that he'd start drinking, but I thought he's going to isolate himself and just go into this really dark place. So I was glad that got turned around in this
about
episode.
Time. We can't be doing that for 3 seasons.
No. No.
But I do like that he opened up to Luke, of all people.
That was amazing.
That was the best moment of the episode, I think. Well, there were a couple, but that was one of the top ones.
That was so
Because it's about
beautiful.
time to show, like, Luke is a decent human being. We know he is. That was jealousy. That was, like, power. That was fame all hitting him. But, like, it's not like he wants Deacon to die. His son's now dating Deacon's daughter. You know, he's getting past it slowly but surely.
He's being very mature about the whole situation. Now we'll all join your team.
But perspective, because he dealt with
I've been on
Sadie.
this corner in a while.
He's dealing with a lot, though, so it's like perspective for him. Like, Sadie just shot her
Yeah.
ex-husband, and his son's trying to grow up. He's trying to be a good dad, and now he's got kind of options. I mean, he met, Miss Christina Aguilera tonight, so...
Jade St. John.
Yeah, what a name.
Who came up with that?
That was weird. That was weird. The whole show, the costumes, the dancers, the flashy lights, the things that I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, you were a big fan of that one, huh?
No.
The sharks, the sharks.
Sharks.
Well,
What
like,
were
if I
the
put on a
sharks?
wig, no one's going to know
That's what I'm
Christina
saying.
Aguilera.
It was pink. It was bright blonde.
I think she was trying to be like a Katy Perry,
It's too
but
much.
it was not it. Yeah, they had the sharks for Katy Perry. It was a left shark.
Right.
It was a left shark type of day for that whoever, I don't know. It was just too much. I just couldn't. It was
But
like
you're right, the dancers
over
and
the
their
top.
fur and
I
like-
just in the Sia
The weird
wigs. They all had
hair.
the Sia wigs on, and then we had the Katy Perry shark and the Katy Perry hair, and then we had this witch outfit with the corset.
That
and
is
I'm
pop,
like,
honey. That's pop, okay?
no, it's not. Because
Apparently
Christina
it is.
Aguilera is amazing just the way she is, and so they shouldn't. I just don't. I don't know. It's weird, and I don't
Well,
like
she's
it.
a character.
It's
She's playing whatever her name is that I think's so strange. I can't even remember it.
Jade St. John.
John.
It's interesting. Especially the background there. That's what's
That was-
interesting.
Yeah.
Should we talk about it?
Yes,
Wait,
let's talk
so
about it.
Can I just say something about Luke one more, or about Deacon and Luke in that moment? I just love how Deacon didn't make a huge deal about it. He kept it casual. He kept it cool. He didn't because he's been making such a huge deal about anybody knowing and about every time he's told somebody. And so for him to just be like, hey man, yeah, I have cancer. I just want you to know. Like, he was so chill. And I was just like, okay, we're moving. Deacon.
Well, yeah.
Finally, Deacon.
It came from that conversation with Maddie,
Yeah.
which is good.
And
They're all
Maddie's being
growing.
the adult again.
They're all growing.
Maddie, you're so smart when you really want to be.
Well, he's not embarrassed by it. It's something he has to.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not easy to tell people, I'm sure. So.
Well, and that's the thing. It was so funny when Maddie said, like, oh, like, I don't want to tell people because you're embarrassed about it. And Deacon's like, I'm not embarrassed about it. And then all the emotions he was explaining that he felt about telling people he had cancer were all basically being embarrassed
you
to tell
thought?
people.
I didn't think it was.
Yeah, I thought that was what was so funny, and that's why it clicked in his head. That,
Oh, see, I didn't think it was
Maddie,
embarrassment.
you're right.
I thought it was like he's ashamed that people will look at him and feel sorry for him. And
Like
I
the
don't know that it's
pity.
necessarily. Yeah, it's pity. I wouldn't say embarrassment.
He's embarrassed.
He
about
can't help that
people.
he got that. I think it's more like the pity that people would give him.
I
Because
think the pity, and then also how she was saying or he was saying, "No, you're not looking me in the eye." I don't think he wanted other people to be able
feel
to
uncomfortable.
yeah.
You know, because it is. I mean, knowing that my mom, that's how she dealt with it. She doesn't want to tell everybody because you get those feel sorry for you looks. So I get it. I don't know. It can't be easy to share with people, especially when you're so ingrained in this big community and you're not just like a normal human. He's famous. He's Mr. Ryder Deacon. Just not this episode.
All right, sorry. Now we can talk about Jade St. Clair and her relationship with JJ's favorite character.
This was quite a surprise. I don't think I saw this one coming when they said that she was coming on the show.
We all go, what?
Yeah.
Beyonce. Jeff, we're learning.
Yeah, and I think like you said, now we see why he's kind of the way, or was it you?
It was me.
Yeah, kind of the way he is now because he got burned so badly.
I want to know more. I think we will. But
I want a flashback so bad.
I just can't even imagine. It actually would be interesting to like peel back that layer to know what he was like when he was in pop music and like how he, I think it would be kind of cool. It'll tell us more about him.
Well, because this is the thing. He was obviously very successful in pop music to get the job that he got in country music because you got to work your way up. So he was a huge name. So, I don't know. But if he was engaged to Jade St. Clair, I feel like this has to be something the public knows about.
Well, it is because she burned him for someone famous. I want to know who she burned him for in the first place. Because now he's seeing it. Well, he's seeing it happen in front of him again because now she's all about famous Luke Wheeler. She likes the fame, which I mean, when you're in that position. Maybe those people, I don't know, but it's going to be intriguing.
Maybe she wants to cross over to country.
Well, I think as soon as she finds out about the relationship as soon as Jade finds out about the relationship between Layla and him, that she is going to then start, like, being super mean and bitchy to Layla, kind of similar to how Juliette was.
You don't think she knows?
No. She doesn't know.
He kept pushing her, though. You don't think there's got to be some reason? I think my mind would be like... Well, he must be sleeping with her at least.
That's what we did.
Yeah, I don't know if she's gonna be so like emotional about it, like be enough for her to be bitchy about it. But we'll see. Maybe she'll drop her from the tour,
or it might make a little. Well, though we see her kissing Luke in the next episode, but I was gonna say maybe it would make her get a little jealous or go back for Jeff,
boring, isn't it? Because it's like, who cares about Layla?
Yeah,
I don't think it has anything to do with her. Maybe it's like how Jeff's gonna react, and I don't know.
Yeah,
but
we all were impressed with how Layla handled it.
Yes,
finally.
She
didn't go crazy. But I guess they decided though to keep that separate. Didn't they? Manager.
Yeah, they said.
So they separated that.
But the finger thing. I mean,
we'll be there for each other.
I don't know. That was whenever you interlock the fingers.
I think it's a little manager with benefit situation.
He knows what to do.
The interlocking of the finger. I mean, if it was like just like a hand squeeze, that's one thing. But it was just a.
It's not my favorite relationship.
I don't know.
So I do hope this blows up somehow. It's got to be fun. If you're going to bring Christina Aguilera on the show, something's got to be good,
I want her going well, she's about to face off with Juliette next week. So
it'll be good.
It's going to get cray.
Juliette.
We're going to say, speaking of Juliette, go for it.
Wow. Back.
Okay, that baby glare, we have to talk about that. That was so scary.
Creepy. Oh my gosh, she looked like she was going to suffocate the poor child.
It was the crying was interrupting her writing or her music, or basically making her resent that she can't go back full throttle into her career, and she feels left out because Avery's out doing it. But it's like your baby. I don't know.
You guys,
it's scary.
I just have to say, I love everybody that works in Nashville. I love the show they give us. I love all that. But come on. After American Sniper went through all the crap with the fake baby that they went through, why did we have to have so many close-ups of a fake baby? I don't understand. It completely takes me out of it. It made me angry. I understand for production value, you cannot have a real baby on set all the time, but then don't do a close-up of the baby and teach people how to hold a baby, a fake baby like a real baby.
The real one was cute.
The real one was very cute. The real baby was adorable. But come on, too many fake babies.
Yeah, that was the close up with the
it was weird. It was weird. I didn't like it.
Well, she's already on a flight.
Yeah, I know.
I had to get that off my chest. I just did because I was so frustrated because I kept seeing it over and over again.
It does distract you. I'll give it to you. Yeah.
Juliette probably preferred the fake baby when it came to having to shoot.
I wonder if they used her real one. No,
that's
it's
too
what
old. I was thinking.
No, her baby's too old now.
Last week's episode, I was like, I wonder if she would have used her own baby to be like newborn, and
she's probably like, nah, I can't get her started this early.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, Hayden started real young, so
that's true.
Hayden, remember she was in Remember the Titans,
yes.
And I think she did soaps before that. So yeah, she
did.
And Law and Order.
Juliette hopped on that flight real quick with a glass of champagne.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
LA bound. Back to it. She's got to get back in. She feels like she's losing it, you know? It's like that attachment to the fame.
Yeah, I mean, because we saw her really reaching. I mean, she tries to text Avery during the middle of his interview saying it's an emergency and worrying him, and it's clearly not. So she just, I don't like that we're seeing the side of Juliette back.
Which I feel sorry for him.
I do too.
Because it's constant. Like, they're sitting there talking, the reporter's talking to Gunnar and Scarlett about how great they are as a duo. And he's sitting there, but no matter what, whenever they're together, he always gets pulled away because Juliette's calling. He always has to walk away. Like, it kind of stinks.
This is the thing. Like, I feel I have empathy for Juliette because she, even when she was like so super pregnant, she was getting so frustrated that she couldn't do anything. Obviously, Juliette, like, for all the craziness that Juliette is, she loves to work. She's a hard worker. She truly loves what she does, and she's a perfectionist about it, and that's why she's a bitch. So
I'm not saying like that she is. I just feel sorry for him because he wants to follow his dreams too.
No, it's sad, but I wish Avery maybe was. I don't think Juliette went about it in the right way by just hiring some random nanny within 2 hours. But I think that when you have two people in a relationship that are in such high profile, crazy careers as to, you know, a producer, writer, artist, and, you know, a famous country singer, the nanny talk, I feel like that's something that happens before you pop a baby out.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems a little weird.
I agree. I think everything she's going through in this whole situation is very realistic, and but I think the fact that it's all so quick is what makes it seem so weird. It's like she just had the baby. It's like, I mean, I get like still wanting to be a career woman, wanting to have work, but she just got home and this is just going. So it's like, don't you think she has enough money that she could enjoy a little bit of downtime and let Avery kind of have his chance to get things going, and then once he's kind of got that, then, you know, get the nanny in and figure out how they can both work and handle their double careers.
Well,
but
she
just
said
like,
she
boom.
wanted the downtime, though. That's why it was confusing, because the manager, Glenn, is like, oh, you said you wanted to take a few weeks off. So it was just her hormones, I guess, being like, nope, all of a sudden I'm ready to get back in. So they're all living like, even Avery, living like, oh, well, she's going to take some weeks off to spend time with the baby, so I'm going to keep doing my thing. And then she just decided.
Go ahead.
She knows how much, like, in the beginnings, Avery was like, oh, I'm right, you know, I'm Mrs. Juliette or whatever when they were even dating, and now he's finally has the momentum behind him as an artist, and she's getting in the way of that.
Yeah.
It's really sad.
And she played it all kind of like comical tonight, you know, but how much of it do you guys really think it is? I know we talked about when we were watching is that, you know, you said the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, like, is that she's just scared to death that she's going to be a mom like her mom, and is that why she's pushing this kid away? Do you think that's it, or do you think it's selfish Juliette?
I think it's probably both. I mean, she doesn't know how to be a mom because she didn't have one. But then it's also like she's addicted to this career and doesn't know life without being in the public eye and being famous. So I think that, I don't know. But in the end, it's like if they both want their careers, they do have to find a nanny that's going to balance it. I don't think it's a bad thing to have a nanny. But Avery, you can tell, wants to very much spend time with the child as he's bringing her to, you know, their meetings and saying he may not be able to be in the band anymore.
/ he's quitting the band.
Yeah, I mean, this makes me feel really sorry for Avery, because I know we all didn't like him at the beginning, but he's really grown on us, and I feel like he's always like been trying to do the right thing here for her and always supportive, and I just feel like I don't know how much more he can take.
He can't be Mr. Juliette Barnes forever.
It's so funny to me that Avery's turned into the moral compass.
Right?
What? What? I think he's the one character that's done such a turnaround.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Unlike Teddy.
Oh, God.
Not the moral compass.
Yeah, let's talk about poor Teddy.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, we knew. We're like,
We knew.
I didn't see that coming, but I should have as soon as
both
she asked
JJ
me.
and I were like,
Well, as soon as
she
she asked
said
about
mom.
You were
cash,
in her chair, too, so
I
that's
was.
why.
I was
But
in
yeah,
your
so
chair.
this is the front row.
I think that's it. I sat in that writer's chair.
we all should have known as soon as she said cash.
Right?
I should have thought that immediately.
I just saw something in her eyes. Like, when she was, I was
When,
like,
when
oh,
he
this
first
is like,
came in to
Good job,
transfer the
Monica.
cash.
yeah, even, no, when she was on the phone asking for the
okay.
cash, I thought, uh-oh, that's shady. Something's,
Well, cash should have been shady, yeah.
Even, like, for Teddy himself, okay, you're a politician.
Be smarter.
You got with an escort. Big freaking deal. It's like there's a story like that every other day in the news. Which is worse, getting money from the city and giving it to
now
an
it is.
escort?
Now it is.
You're probably going to get caught. Or
He
just
should have thought
sleeping
it
with an
through.
Like, come on. It's just such a stretched
And
out
with all the
story.
money he has, wouldn't there be some point of view where you're like, oh, this could be a setup. Maybe I shouldn't deliver this myself. And I realize that he doesn't trust anybody this switch, but you can't tell me he can't pay if
Yeah, he
somebody on the
could've.
street like $5,000 to drop this bag off for him or something. Like something he
Or
could
the
have
guy
got
that
a little
he's-
more creative.
The one that's doing all the research for him.
Yeah.
He knows. He already knows something's
This
going
is what
on.
I also don't understand. You were once married to Rayna James. You are the mayor. You make a ton of money, and I know you got a ton of money in your savings account and stuff. Why you gotta go steal it from the city, Teddy? Why? Why?
I don't know, though.
Why can't you just be like, hey, Rayna, I was real stupid. Remember?
Because you can't pull
Rayna
her
knows.
in.
She knows.
Then the kids would have no parents. That'd be horrible.
No. Not just maybe instead of trying to steal money from the city, be like, Rayna, I'm a real
Borrow
tough
money,
bind right
borrow
now.
from
Let me
her.
borrow some money right now.
Not tell her why, she'd still be in those lawsuits. It'd be bad. That would be bad.
I don't know. Teddy, why
Regardless,
you
it
gotta
doesn't
be so
matter.
stupid?
Either way, he's just
He's
got to
caught.
have other options, and this was just, he did not think this one through
Go
at all.
talk to a lawyer.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, it's not good for him either way. He's gonna say he slept with a prostitute, and he could have done a PR stunt with that. He had no idea, really. He really didn't when it started.
But then he continued it.
yeah, he shouldn't have kept going, and that's what
Right.
But you
fell
get in
love
front
with her.
of it.
There, boom.
Why you
Yeah.
gotta be so stupid, Teddy?
But I don't know. I mean, oof.
It's about like this week's episode. Whitney called it boring. I was very excited to have kind of a very mellow, happy endings.
That's slow. It was slow.
It was a very
Not
fun,
boring.
like nothing too scary or crazy happened. Everything was like yay, little moments. And then next week it's gonna come back.
That's how it does,
real
though. It's
strong.
always one big one, and then it's
Yeah.
slow, and then it's back. I mean,
I liked
that's how
it
shows
this
work. I didn't say I didn't like it. I just said it was slow. Just a little boring for me. But, what you gonna do? Nashville.
Nashville is.
There's always drama because
Yeah,
Teddy
well-
going to prison.
Yeah, well, and we're going to be ramping up towards the end, so the last ones are just going to be a lot going on. Was there anything else on? Oh yeah, Will. Will. I knew we jumped one. Yeah, let's all give that. We were ready for that one.
Finally, how many freaking seasons has it been since we've been like, come on, Will, come on.
But this is
been
still
a lot.
not him coming out.
No,
'Cause he's
but
like, I don't want people to know.
I know, but this is such a
but
big step.
It is.
Yes,
It is.
yeah. And we love him. We
do
love
love
Kevin.
Kevin.
Like, this is a great, I think,
It's
great
so
casting.
good.
Like, super cute guy. Like, yeah. But it was really fun to see. It was fun. It was cute to see the beginning where, he's kind of, coming out with Gunner's giving him the pep talk about asking him out. So I thought it was kind of a cute way to do this. And then, watching him show up at the house and awkwardly invite him to the show.
That was adorable.
And then get a little bit insecure.
Yeah.
Why is he talking to another guy? But I feel
Yeah.
like there's two things that can happen. He's either going to naturally come out because he's so excited about having a guy and feel confident that he has him by his side, or Kevin's going to get really sick of waiting around forever and ever, and then that's going to be drama.
That's what I think. I think he's going to be annoyed that they have to sneak around. They can't go out. And
Especially when he's
Yeah.
an openly gay
Right,
man, and people are going to start
exactly.
questioning what.
I think I disagree with you. I think this is the turning point for Will, because we've been so frustrated with this kind of up and downs with Will. I think Kevin is going to be the one that is going to help Will have the confidence to come out and be a part of the public and be himself as a gay man in the country music scene and be successful. And that's what I want to see, and I really hope that's what the writers give us, because I think that's an important story to see on television.
That's what I said. One or two
Me
options.
too.
It's
I
going
hope
to
it's that
happen
option
one
too.
way or
But
the
now
other.
he's signed to Luke's label, and Luke doesn't know, right? Mm-mm. So
But I
that's
feel
going to
like-
be an interesting.
But with new Luke, I think with new Luke, we might be okay. Like, he seems to be more understanding and more.
And he partnered them up in the first place.
Yeah.
The writer.
Yeah,
he
and
knows that guy's gay.
right.
He doesn't
That's
have an
true.
issue with it, I don't think.
That's where I'm
Sounds
hoping it's going to be
good.
good too, because he's such a successful guy, and I think it's shown that them together. That I think he'll kind of hopefully be.
It
the
needs
rock
to happen
that
like that. We can't
Yes.
keep on having
No.
ups and downs and worried about that. I hope it's a good coming out story for other people watching too.
Do you know who we
Agreed.
haven't talked about?
Who's
Gunner and his jealousy of Miss Scarlet and her little doctor boyfriend. We didn't really talk about that.
Oh no, we didn't.
We didn't.
We will have the doctor on the couch soon enough.
Hopefully.
Coming up soon.
Yeah.
Sometime
We'll let you
he
know.
will be here.
We will. Fingers crossed, ladies.
Dr. Caleb,
Gentlemen.
right?
Dr.
That's his
Caleb.
name? Caleb. That's right.
I think so,
Dr.
yeah.
Caleb. Nick in real life. Nick James.
I remember
in
Nick.
real
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like,
Because I got Nick in my
his
head
name's
now, so
Nick.
I'm like,
life. Gunner don't like no Caleb.
no.
Well,
Gunner's outfit. You want to talk about that?
I'm sorry.
The hat.
I've been having soapboxes. We're having come to Jesus moments with Nashville tonight. So who put Gunner in that outfit? Like he looked like a little symbol. I don't know. He just looked like a cartoon character, and I was like, he is so cute. And this is not the time to be looking like this funky.
You talking about the hat one?
the
Yeah.
hat and the weird plaid vest?
It was like trying to be hipster in
It was
Nashville.
too much. It was
I
too
didn't
much.
hate it. I don't know why.
I feel like they're trying to really show like the difference between the doctor and the artist,
Yeah.
and they're like pushing like today just went over the top. Like, come on, don't put Gunner in those weird
funny.
outfits. Gunner doesn't need that. Gunner is Gunner.
Gunner always
the way
does
he is.
weird things.
I mean, but he doesn't need to because he's so great the way he is.
Minus kicking acting so. And that really got on.
That
nerves.
was so
when they're talking to the
childish.
reporter and he's like, "Well, it was really about us too." Like, but Avery's a part of your band. Like, stop
Yeah.
making
And
Scarlett
in
have to
front
work
of-
overtime. That was it's like, are you crazy? You're the one that fought for all three of you together in the first
Right.
place. Like,
But
settle
that's
down.
kind of what he does, because that's what he did
Picks
to
and
Scarlett with
chooses.
Zoe. You know, it's like he kind of gets on this new thing, and then he kind of just dumps what's on the side.
Dwells
You know,
on
just
it.
kind of gets in this. Yeah,
until he gets what he wants. So
Like
we'll
he
see
was
how long that
obsessed
takes.
with being Micah's dad, and now Micah's like, "Where? You had a child? You had a baby?
Good
Like
riddance.
what?
I'm sorry.
Nothing."
Good riddance.
Seriously, he hasn't mentioned that kid in a long time.
yeah. Thank
Thank
goodness, I agree with
gosh.
you.
That was the worst storyline. It's like, make it stop. Oh, make it stop. That's pretty good. Pretty
Yeah.
good stuff.
All right. Anything else from tonight?
I don't think so.
I'm surprised Christina's gonna come back. I thought it was like a one.
Yeah.
I think it's a few episode
Yeah,
arc,
that's kind
actually.
of cool.
I can't
Go
wait for the
Christina.
drama with her and Juliette.
I know we
did
have
you-
dark-haired Christina next
Yeah.
week, so maybe it's
what I'm saying.
yes.
It's very good.
I know.
Dark versus
I'm
light.
yeah,
It's
stirs
Katy
up some
Perry.
trouble.
That's who it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh,
Wait,
right.
did you guys see? I'm sorry. Did you guys see that Monica, who plays the hooker, she tweeted a picture of the call sheet and her name and Christina Aguilera's name are right next to each other. She was just like, "Who would have thought?" And I was just like, "I love seeing that. Like that's so cool.
Yeah.
Like that she's just getting excited about that type of thing."
I wonder if she had her call her Moniqua.
Moniqua.
They probably didn't work
Everyone
together.
probably does. You can't help but read it that way until she has to tell you.
Yeah. Monica, shout out. You went crazy
Love it.
today.
Yeah,
You went cray.
good stuff.
Save
I
yourself.
wonder if that's the one she shot right before she came on the show.
Oh,
I don't
interesting.
know.
I wonder which one she shot right
yeah.
before she came on the show. I feel like it must have been either that one or the one before this week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
Good stuff.
I don't know.
All right. Do we have any news and gossip?
I just have the shout out.
AfterBuzz TV News.
For the ACM Zine Pack. Remember, we did a little giveaway, and it goes to Brittany at our Melvin fan. So I will be in touch to send this your way. Congratulations!
Yay!
Y'all be sure to tune into the ACM Awards on Sunday on CBS. It's gonna be good. Lots of former Nashville people up on that stage, so it's gonna be good.
Are you gonna be there, Whitney?
We will be there. JJ and I both.
We
will
will.
be in the house.
We'll try to get some good photos and scoop for you guys.
Yes. Cannot wait. That's all I have.
All right. Well, let's
Nice.
dive into predictions.
Yeah.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Can I just look at this?
I don't
Predictions
know.
over there.
Obviously,
Predictions.
Teddy's not giving the liver
Yeah.
because it's not like unless he gets shot in prison and somehow that comes up.
Oh yeah, because that's
What if
we
that
were-
happens?
That'd
He
be
goes
a
to
lot in
prison.
one episode.
It would be. Get shot, then
Go
comes
to
the liver.
prison.
Yeah. So who do we? Just a random. Is that what we think now?
What if Luke
somebody-
knows somebody and instead Luke helps
I just got
a
goosies.
brother out? I don't know, but regardless, let's hope the surgery goes
What if
well.
it's Luke?
I don't know.
No.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm saying. It could be like someone he knows or something. It could be interesting.
That'd be the ultimate man.
Regardless,
Deacon
let's
with
just hope the surgery goes
With
well.
Luke's
Yeah.
liver. I don't know.
That
I
would be
think Luke
insane.
drinks
And then-
a little too much to give her
And
a
then,
liver.
right?
True.
Raina would be with.
Oh yeah, that just can't
That
happen.
would just be really
This
weird.
is all good. You guys, this is getting real weird. This is
Yeah,
weird.
let's
real
hope that one
bad.
doesn't happen. Somebody
all
on
I
the
got.
Let's
donor
hope
list.
it goes well.
Yeah.
That would suck if it
I know I don't want to predict how the surgery goes because I just think it goes well.
Can I give a prediction?
Yeah.
I think that. Wait, this is what I wonder. I don't quite. Did they already film this Patsy Cline movie?
I thought
With
they
Derek
put it
They
on.
filmed it. It's
Yeah.
done. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. They filmed it. I just didn't. I think that Juliette and Jade are gonna be up against each other for something that is gonna be country related, and Juliette. That's why Juliette's gonna be like, "Why are you stepping up in my territory?" Because Jade is gonna see a way in because Juliette, the country princess, is kind of like not all the way back yet. So Jade is gonna, piss people off. Mainly Juliette. And I can't wait to see them go at each
Jade's
other.
smart in general. Even if she doesn't like Luke, she's getting with him. She's probably
Yeah.
doing something career-wise.
Yep.
Guaranteed that's probably why she ended up breaking off the engagement with Jeff
No,
because
she's
someone could
figuring
help
out
her
a
more.
way to
you
get
know?
to the top.
She's there.
Sometimes you gotta get them. I stopped. Okay.
What's your prediction?
I don't know what I got. I don't know what I have left after that.
Maddie
Man.
Cole.
There was closure in
mean,
this episode.
yeah.
Like things were
There
wrapped
was,
up,
yeah.
so we'll see kind of what
Yeah.
blows up.
Everything's
next
gonna
week.
blow up next week because everything was all pretty today.
That's what happens.
Yeah. I am. I mean, I didn't want to see it happen, but now I kind of want to see how Teddy's going to get him.
Yeah.
What's going to happen to him?
Oh
All
man.
right.
It is
well,
done.
that is it for tonight. One last time, where can everybody follow you guys at?
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Violet Kanian.
I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Southern_wit and my blog chasingcountry.com.
I'm on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Keetin Marchi.
And I'm at JJ Jurgens on Twitter, JurgensJJ on Instagram, and at my blog, tomgirl.tv. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you again next week.
Woo!
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz y'all later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.